Every morning at exactly 4 a.m., the alarm rang in a small, quiet room in a simple house in a small town. Most people were still sleeping. The sky was dark. The streets were silent. Even the birds were quiet. But Ian was awake. At first, waking up at 4 a.m. felt impossible. His eyes burned. His body felt heavy. His bed felt warm and kind. The pillow felt like it was holding him and saying, "Sleep more. You can start tomorrow." And for many days, he listened. He pressed the snooze button. He turned to the other side. He promised himself he would wake up early the next day. But nothing changed. Ian had big dreams. He wanted to become a successful writer. He wanted to publish books. He wanted to earn money from his words. He wanted to make his family proud. He wanted to prove to himself that he could build something great. But dreams alone were not enough. One night, he sat quietly and looked at his notebook. The pages were almost empty. He felt disappointed in himself. He knew the problem was not talent. The problem was discipline. He said to himself, "If I cannot control my morning, how will I control my future?" That night, he made a simple decision. He would wake up at 4 a.m. every day. Not sometimes. Not when he felt motivated. Every day. The first morning was hard. The alarm rang. His heart beat fast. His body wanted to sleep. But he remembered his promise. He sat up. He did not think too much. He did not argue with himself. He stood up quickly, washed his face, and drank a glass of water. The air felt cold. The world felt different at that hour. It was peaceful. It was powerful. He sat at his small desk. He opened his notebook. He began to write. At first, the words came slowly. His mind felt sleepy. But after 15 minutes, something changed. His thoughts became clear. His focus became strong. There were no phone calls, no social media, no noise, no distractions. It was just him and his dream. That morning, he wrote 3 pages. It was more than he had written in the last week. The second morning was harder. His body felt tired. He wanted to quit. His mind said, "You did well yesterday. You can rest today." But he knew something important. Success does not come from one good day. Success comes from repeated effort. So he woke up again. Day after day, he woke up at 4 a.m. Some mornings were easy. Some mornings were a battle. But he did not break the rule. Slowly, something powerful happened. He began to respect himself. He felt proud every time he woke up before the sun. He felt strong every time he chose discipline over comfort. His confidence grew. After 1 month, he had written half of his book. After 3 months, he finished his first draft. After 6 months, he published his first book. It did not become famous immediately. It did not make him rich overnight. But something more important had changed. He had changed. He was no longer the person who waited for motivation. He became the person who created momentum. Waking up at 4 a.m. did not just give him more time. It gave him control. It gave him focus. It gave him belief. His friends asked him, "How do you stay so consistent?" He smiled and said, "I do not wait to feel ready. I just wake up." One winter morning, it was very cold. The wind was strong. The blanket felt heavier than usual. His body felt tired from the previous day. For a moment, he almost stayed in bed. Then he remembered something. There was someone else somewhere in the world waking up early. There was someone else working on their dream. There was someone else choosing discipline over comfort. He did not want to be left behind. So he stood up. That morning, he wrote the best chapter of his book. Years later, when people saw his success, they thought he was lucky. They thought he had special talent. They thought everything came easily to him. They did not see the dark mornings. They did not see the silent battles with his mind. They did not see the cold floors, the tired eyes, the lonely desk at 4 a.m. But that was where everything began. Success is not built in public. It is built in private. It is built when nobody is watching. It is built when you choose effort over excuses. Waking up at 4 a.m. became more than a habit for Ryan. It became a symbol. It reminded him that he was serious about his future. Every morning, when the alarm rang, it asked him a question. Are you serious about your dreams? And every morning he answered, yes. You may think waking up at 4 a.m. is too hard. You may say, I am not a morning person. You may believe you need more sleep. But ask yourself something honest. How badly do you want your dream? If you truly want to change your life, you must first change your habits. You do not need to wake up at 4 a.m. forever, but you need to show yourself that you can do hard things. When you wake up early, you win your first battle of the day. And when you win the morning, you win your confidence. When you win your confidence, you win your future. Ian's life did not change in one day. It changed in small mornings. One alarm, one decision, one page at a time. Today he still wakes up early, not because it is easy, but because it reminds him who he is. He is someone who does not quit. He is someone who keeps promises to himself. He is someone who wakes up while others sleep. And you can be that person too. Tomorrow morning, when your alarm rings, you will have two choices. Stay in comfort or step into growth. Remember, the sun rises every day without fail. Why can't you? Wake up at 4 a.m. Not because it is popular, not because others say it is powerful, but because you are ready to become stronger than your excuses. Your future is waiting in the quiet hours of the morning. Go meet it.